Well, I was born, people would probably say today, cradle Catholic, okay? And I'm from a fairly decent, big family. There were 9 of us in the family, children. Both my parents were very strong in their faith and so forth. But I did lose my mother when I was 16 years old, and I went through a very difficult time at that time. Before that, we always went to church and as a family and so forth, once a week and so forth. But once I lost my mother, times were very difficult and so forth. Although we still went to church, my father was very good. He always took us to church and so forth. And but then I guess it was after I was probably in my 20s when I kind of used to say, why am I going to church and so forth, because things were not going well, and probably it was after Vatican II that this happened. They were taking the statues out of the church and everything was changing and so forth. And so I said, why am I coming to church? Because I'm not really getting much out of this. And then I said to myself, I'm coming because it's to visit the Lord, not to be with the priests, to be around the parishioners and so forth. But mainly my job is to be visiting with the Lord and so forth. And so I did get a lot out of that, but I was going to church every day, but I did not receive the sacraments because I wasn't able to do it. I wasn't going to confession. But then I came to Florida, moved to Florida, and I had a cousin here who said, you need to come to prayer meeting. Why don't you come to the prayer meetings with us? And so I went to the prayer meetings, and I did get a lot out of the prayer meetings because as a group, they stood around me and they prayed over me and so forth. And I think that really helped me because at that point I was going to church, and I ended up going to confession and coming back to the church and receiving the sacraments. And now I'm very strong in my faith. I moved to Florida. I was going to church, but I wasn't involved in the church. But now I am involved in the church. I go do Eucharistic ministry and so forth, and help with homebounds and visit them. And I'm active within the church also. And I don't know what I'd do without my faith. I'm very strong in my faith, and if I have problems with anything, I come and sit here in front of the tabernacle and speak with the Lord and let Him speak to me. And I'm very happy with everything that I do, and my life seems to be going very well. And it's the faith that gets you through all your difficulties and disappointments and hardships in life. And I think this is what we all need, actually. And I just want to tell people, never give up on the Lord, because He's always there. We just need to open our hearts to Him and let Him come in, and He will take care of us. Amen.